retreat on Gita Panchamrit. Started with our introduction of Sandhya ji, our very brave Nishan.
Hariom, so Brahmacharya Sandhya. Brahmacharya Sandhya Chaitanya grew up in Trinidad and inspired by Swami Prakashananda, enrolled in the 2016 Vedanta course under Swamiji's guidance in Trinidad. Then Sandhya went to Chinmay International College, CIF, in India to study Sanskrit for 2 years. And then this shows me through Sandhyaji's discourse, where the discourses are grounded through the logic of Sanskrit. Sandhyaji currently serves in the TMLA Rameshwaram, conducting discourses for chicks and adults. And Sandhyaji emphasizes a holistic practice of spirituality through growing bhakti and through the knowledge of the self. And as a fun fact, Sandhyaji likes key lime pie and Lord of the Rings. So welcome Sandhyaji to Krishnalaya.
The theme of our retreat is Gita Panchamrit, and Satyaji will tell us a little bit more about this as well as the books we're going to get to.
Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripa tamaham bhante paramananda madhavam. Okay. So as it actually starts here, you just maybe a little bit of the reverb is there, a little echo is there. Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can just, is this okay? Alright. Dusadashi, in his Ramcharitmanas, has a very nice line. He says, life is like a river that flows between two banks. Wow, what an observation. He describes those banks. One bank is our secular life, the other is our spiritual. Now, have you ever seen two banks of the river go in separate directions? Only when it merges with the ocean, right? And it just becomes one. But otherwise, it flows. So however wide that river is, however narrow, the banks are always side by side. And from the surface, those banks look like two separate things. But in fact, we know they are not. Because underneath, they are in fact one. The river is just flowing and it appears as though it is separate. So our secular life and our spiritual life appears as though separate things. And then we, that river that is flowing in between, doing everything and sometimes pushing through big mountains and sometimes, slowly bubbling and our way through over rocks, whatever it is that our life entails. So how do we merge the secular and the spiritual? How do we find some balance there? The best tool for that is our Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan Shri Krishna gives us very practical life tools, life advice, life guidance, how we can find a balance between the secular and the spiritual. So in the Vedanta course, we study Bhagavad Gita for a few months. That too every day. And that too 2-3 classes per day. So you do that math. However, let's say 5 months multiplied by a minimum of 2 classes a day, whatever number that works out to. And still it's not enough. Every study it just takes so much because there's so much we can get out of one word, one phrase, one verse, one chapter. And so, in order to help us, give us a snapshot of Gita, Puja Swamiji, Swarupanandaji, gave 5 verses, very practical verses that provide a very nice progression from how to live day to day, and slowly as we take that life from a very secular life that we are most accustomed to becoming, with each step, more and more spiritual. How to find that balance, a real balance, not just a Sunday balance, or a Thursday balance, as it were. But a moment-to-moment balance. So, through these 5 verses, Panchamritam, and I'm sure, actually, by now, I'm sure many of you might have already studied in some way, heard in some way, shape or form. Have you? Yeah, many of us, right? So I'm surprised that you guys came after all, but the appeal of Krishnalaya is too much to. So we have these books, which I would like to give to you. You see these people who come early, they come early and they take it first, so they already have their books. Don't feel bad. So you can come, please. Please come and take the books. Oh my gosh.
Works.
So you'll find very nice.
We can take a few of those for students. Yes, we do. That was in the 7th grade class.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Ah, you can handle it now then. Oh my gosh, when did you get here? That is great. You again? Do you guys do any of you have this book already? Maybe like before today. Anybody got it before today? Oh, you did. This is your second copy. Have you read it before today?
No.
So, this copy you will read. So actually what they did was, each of these verses, they selected Puja Gurudev's commentary from his Holy Gita. So some of them you might already be familiar with. And there's also some very nice reflection exercises, questions, discussion questions, etc., which on your time you can do. So we'll be using this for our general study. I will not be, obviously I'm not going to go word for word because I think we can all read. So my job is not to read the book for you, but rather to provide some context. Yeah? So with this text, we will see our Gita Panchamrit, and make sure to bring it with you tomorrow. The other thing is, chapter 15 is there at the back. So you'll keep it for our sessions, our talks, and then you'll also keep it with you for our, especially our evening sessions, for Aarti and Gita chapter 15. Lunch and dinner, correct? All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you all. I'm still here.
So thank you, Satyajit. And introducing our retreat leads, myself, Sudarshan, and Nisha. Any questions or need anything, you can come find one of us 3. And hopefully everything goes well. We don't need anything, but we're always here. As well as Sanjay said, we just gave out the Gita Panchamrit books. When you checked in, you should have gotten the notebooks and pens as well. But if you didn't, we have some up here and we have some more in the back, so you can take those as well. Okay, we're going to go over some retreat norms and expectations.
Krishna is a beautiful ashram, but because we're also in a way partly first is within the camp, please be on time to sessions. This is important because we don't want to interrupt the sessions as they come in, and there are many sessions throughout the day. So we want to make sure that everyone's on as it's all day long and going through. Stay within the ashram premises, so the gate, don't go past the gate unless we're going for a walk. Don't also go to the river unless we're going as a group, on an official Buddhist ritual. That way we know where people are, and then no any alcohol substance or anything that shouldn't be in the ashram. We don't want it in the ashram, and we'll leave it at that. On digital side, so we're used to phones at home and all. Here in the wilderness, we don't have many of us don't have reception. We like it also to be a time for you to spend time just focusing on, or just spending time in the camp itself. So we encourage you to even just keep the phone in the room, safe in the room, no one's going to go in the room, and then that way it's not a distraction that we have all the time. Then any medical assistance in your retreat, this will have, so Divya, yes, so Divya is making that. So, yep, so stand up. So, any ailment or something, then you can reach out to Divya, or one of us coordinators, and then we'll contact Divya that way. If, we have a basic first aid kit. There is the nearest hospital is in Garberville. It's about 10 miles out of here. If anyone needs to go there. And you can also have kitchen staff also. They're very familiar with the so around Garberville or any of the kitchen staff. Here also you'll see popping in. Everyone is familiar with the environment. Then in the dorms themselves, no members of any opposite gender in other storms. We want to keep this sacred environment. Then, yes, the next one is so part of being in the ashram is also we want to make sure it's a sacred place for. Like sometimes people want to meditate. People may also do chanting in their rooms while going to sleep. So we want to be aware. So especially when usually we'll be out in the common areas, but when it comes to especially evening time, want to be aware that different people have different routines. Some people may want to sleep, some people may need to do their chanting, etc. So we want to keep the noise level down as it comes to evening, so that we can rest well for the day. This is particularly important on the last day because we all want to wake up early for puja. Drivers also need to get good rest so that they can drive back safely. So we want to respect that. Then, part of being in a ashram away from the city, we're not on city water. This does have some implications. It's much better now, but just please be mindful with use of water. It is, I think as Swamiji said, is treated as water flowing. It's Shri Krishna is flowing. So we try not to waste water. If even just the 50 of us, that increases the population of Krishnalaya by a lot. So be mindful how long we spend in the shower. And then if the other part is with when we go for when we use the toilet, make sure to only put anything that should go in the toilet. Don't put anything more than the toilet paper that's in the room itself. Because we're not on a city plumbing. If the toilet does back up, let us know, and then shut off the water, and then let us know, and then we can help to fix that. Then, okay, so chanting so before meals, we'll change chapter 15. So please be here. We'll do it here in Tridima before lunch and dinner, and then before dinner we'll also put our food. Any food or snacks, we don't want little animals coming into the rooms. So please don't keep food and snacks in the rooms. Kitchen Savings have a wonderful menu for all of us, so you'll be very welcome during the week. Do that. Then Gurudev's Kurtiya, if you haven't seen, is a small mandir on the left time when Gurudev was here. So that area, especially the bedroom where Gurudev stayed, that is a sacred space that the bedroom itself is a silent space. You feel free to visit during the day. We don't have an official period to visit, but please do visit to see the space, but treat it as a part of the ashram. If you're in the bedroom, please observe the silence in the bedroom in that room. And lastly, after lights out at 10:30, or depending on the day, please keep the noise in the cabins to a minimum. Different people have different schedules, and that way we treat it as a nice ashram environment. Any questions? Let us know. Thank you for coming.
Next we'll go a little bit of tour of the ashram for those who are not familiar. So where we are right now, Shruti Mandir, that's the red dot on the picture. Some of you will be having discussion in the bookstore, which is right behind there. There aren't that many books there anymore, but at least we'll call it the bookstore. Where the dining hall is the orange and yellow, so it's just that way if we turn out and go behind. Behind the dining hall and kitchen, there is a library room. And please take your shoes off, you're entering the library room, but you can keep it on in the dining hall. And behind the library room, there's a Krishna Mandir. So these are subsequent doors. Krishna Mandir as well, you can spend time there if you'd like. We say please keep the noise to a minimum. In the Krishna room, library, you can be as loud as you want. There are books by Gurudev that he used to keep in his kutia that are available in the library. So you can go through his books, be mindful of that. What else? Badminton court here, basketball court out there, a lot of fun activities, and then all the cabins as they go. So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. That's a short overview of Krishnalaya. And we'll go through our schedule. So we are here. Our eager racers are going to be happening sometime later today. But we are in the middle of opening ceremony. Then we'll have party, dinner. Ashram Seva time is available for Seva teams who have assignments after dinner. We'll go through that shortly. But it won't be for everyone, only if you have a Seva team at that time. And then we'll have evening activity today and then return to cabins. And so the locations for that are listed there. They're also listed on the schedules that are posted around the place. So if you don't know where to go at any time, just let us know. Usually Shruti Mandir is where it will be most of the time. Saturday, Sunday mornings will be similar. We'll wake up, we'll have yoga here. Please be on time to yoga. I'm going to be running yoga and it's going to take the full 30 minutes. So please don't miss it. Then we'll have meditation led by Sandhya. And then we'll do a nature walk. So please stick with the nature walk. We'll keep that a surprise where we're going. After that, we'll do breakfast. Again, half hour for Ashram Seva. We'll have discourse by Sandhya. And then we'll have a short break followed by workshop, which our workshop teams have been wonderfully planning activities for us. Then we'll do again 15 chapter and lunch. And then in the afternoon, we'll have some exciting activities. On Saturday, we'll go to Richardson Grove. We'll do our group discussions there and then a hike. And then we'll come back and we'll have snack and shower time. On Sunday, it'll be similar, except we'll have kind of a choose your own adventure. We'll have river option. We'll have option to do library seva. We have some work to organize the library that we've been asked to do. So if you want to help with that, that will be available as an option. And then again, we'll do group discussions and Q&A with Sandhya. And then in the evening, will be similar to today. So discourse, etc. And Monday, we'll be having Krishna Puja instead of yoga and meditation. This will be out in the Krishna Grove, and we'll give more instructions closer to Monday on that. Followed by group discussions, closing, and that will be the end of our retreat. Any questions on that again? Just let us know. Name tag navigation. So I'm sure you've all been seeing your name tags and wondering what the numbers are. So that will clarify the mystery.
Alright, so most of you should have name tags. If you do not have them, after we finish, before we head out to dinner, just go to the back lobby area and Shreya will help you get checked in. Please wear your name tags at all times during the retreat so that we can identify who should be at Krishnalaya and who shouldn't. So there's a bunch of little codes on the bottom, and you're asking what the codes mean. The first one is our group discussion, group letter, and then the next one is our Seva team, and then we have icebreakers, evening activity, workshop. And in the beginning of each activity, we'll go over them, so you don't need to memorize them, remember them, or anything. Don't worry about that. So first is our discussion groups, which is the first letter. And when I call the lead up, please stand up so that everyone can identify who you are. The first one is Shreya. Shreya's discussion will be happening here in the Shruti Mandir. And then Samika. Samika's group B in the Krishna Mandir. And group C, Manikanda, who is not here, is coming soon. This group will be in the bookstore. Group D is Divya in the new office. New office is right over there on the other side of the road. Group E, Markanday, Jeevan Darshan. Group F, Nikhil, Gurudev's Kutia. And group G is Amita in the library. And yeah, Jeevan Darshan is the, where is it?
The bottommost pink dot is Gurudev's Kurti and the one next to it is Jeevan Darshan. So as you know, there's two buildings. The bigger one with 2 stories is Jeevan Darshan.
The laser doesn't work on the TV.
It's like at the entrance.
Yeah, it's right at the bottom, the second one.
All the same.
And next for our Seva teams, which would be the next number. Team 1 is Soha. Team 2 is Vyoma, who is also not here yet. Team 3, Rishi. Team 4, Videsh. Team 5, Pranav Aish. Team 6, Suraj. Team 7, Nandini is not here yet. And Team 8 is Nidhi.
Yay! So you put yourself in a team.
We have some overall Seva leads for some of the different Sevas that we have. Some of the Seva activities include Bhiksha with Sandhyaji, where we will be able to offer Bhiksha to Sandhyaji and have a short satsang with her afterward. Leading this Bhiksha Seva will be Samika. She'll be the overall lead for this activity. And some other activities include serving the meals and cleaning up after. Cleaning up the lead would be Pratibha, who is one of our Sevaks here. She's not here right now, but you can meet her afterward. And in the afternoon, we usually have vegetable cutting to help out the kitchen Sevaks who are working tirelessly to help make food for us. So Amita will also be helping with the vegetable cutting. And before we go to announcements, should we go to Aarti or it's 6:30? Okay, so no icebreakers. Okay, this one first. So we have opportunities to offer bhajans at many times during the camp, either before the discourses that we have or during Krishna Puja, during closing ceremony. So if you're interested to sing a bhajan, please talk to Anandita. Do you want to stand up? There's also a bhajan sheet at the back over there. You can write your name. And we do have Q&A, like Nidhi mentioned in the schedule. So if you have any questions, we have Q&A cards here in the front. We have a box to put it in. Or you can write it on any other piece of paper and put it in also. Please do write your discussion group number or letter, which is the first letter, so that we are able to identify which section it is. And your name is optional. You don't need to include it. You can be completely anonymous. And our next activities, we will be doing Aarti and 15th chapter chanting, followed by dinner. And we'll have icebreakers sprinkled in there, TBD. And the evening activity today is bhajan night, so please come and be excited for that. And just going through the Seva assignments that we have for dinner, again, this is the second number over there. For Sunday's Diksha, today is Team 1, led by Soham. So right after Aarti, you all can head over to the dining hall. We'll give that announcement again after.
Around 7:50, we may do icebreaker.
Yeah, we may do something in between, but we'll get to that. Dinner serving is Team 2. Divya will be subbing in for Vyoma, who's not here, but Team 2 is dinner serving. Team 4 is doing dinner cleanup. This will be after dinner, cleaning up all the tables and making sure everything is put away. And Shruti Mandir cleanup at the end of the day would be Team 5 with Pranav Vaish. And all of the schedule and stuff for the Seva teams are also posted in the back. You can check when your Seva team is assigned. Anything.
Well, Shruti Mandir will be after dinner.
Shruti Mandir cleanup will be after dinner. Okay. And now we'll move to Aarti. So each day we'll have different Seva teams doing Aarti. So everyone, when your Seva team is assigned, today is Seva teams 1 and 2, you can line up on the right side over there. And we'll come up to the Krishnamurti in the front. Not yet. Old tech and we'll do Aarti to the Krishnamurti in the front, and then you can come back down. Every day we'll be singing Geeta Aarti and Gurudev Aarti. We'll be projecting the slides up, so you don't need to worry about that. And please come up in pairs, and we will be doing Aarti in pairs in the front. Okay. Are we good with the Aarti, please? And Sandeji, you can also join us today. You can start the Aarti. Yeah, Seva teams can start lining up, sorry.
Seva teams 1 and 2 on your name tag.
Everyone from team 1 and 2. Yeah, the second one. Okay.
So right now,
Yeah, that's everyone. There's not a lot of people who can use it for like a full verse of art.
Yeah, this is for the video capture. Let's try that. Om Jaya Bhagavati Karma Sundara Prakashi Kama Shakti Hara Kama Shakti Hara Tattva Jnana Vikashini Tattva Jnana Vikashini Vidya Brahma Bara Om Jaya Bhagavati Nishchala Bhakti Viharini Nirmala Balahari Nirmala Balahari Sharana Rahasya Pradayini Sharana Rahasya Pradayini Sarvavidhi Sukakari Om Jaya Bhagavati Radharesha Vidharini Karini Moda Sada Maya Karini Moda Sada Bhavabhaya Harini Karini Bhavabhaya Harini Karini Paramananda Pradha Om Jaya Bhagavati
की रानी ओम जय भगवती ते दया सुधा सागर मात कृपा की जय मैया मात कृपा की जय हरिपद प्रेम दान कर हरिपद प्रेम दान अपनो कर लीजे ओम जय भगवती ते जय भगवती ते जय भगवती ते हरिय कमल विहारिणी हरिय कमल विहारिणी सुंदर सुपुनीते ओम जय भगवती ते आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की चरणों में उनके शांति समाए शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए पाप ताप संताप हरण की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की दिव्य उपनिषद गीता को गाया धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की सिद्धवाणी की तपोभूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे भक्त हृदय आनंद शोध की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय
All right, thank you all for singing the Arti with us. Now, we'll do a quick round of icebreakers since we have some buffer time. And after that, we will go for dinner. So I'd like to call upon Soham and Ulba to lead the icebreakers. Everyone, please welcome them.
Hurry up, everyone. How are we feeling? Okay, so Soham and I have worked. We're very excited. So we have one icebreaker for y'all called spiritual superlatives. So we're gonna get into our groups. It's on the next slide. Yeah. So find your second number and then make your groups.
It is also your Seva team, so getting to know your Seva team.
Yes. How many? There were like 7 teams? 8 teams. Okay, let's do it like this. Team 1 is over here. Team 2 is by the ramp where Sandhyaji is. Team 3 is by those chairs. Team 4 is by the chairs in the back next to Gurudev's painting. Team 5 is by those chairs where the second Gurudev painting is. Team 6 is by where the cushions are at. Team 7 is by those chairs. Team 8 is where the outlet is on that